All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good evening. I'm 9 News weather impact team meteorologist Kathy Sabin here in the 9 News Weather Center. We are headed into the coldest night of the current Arctic outbreak, but we're going to break out of the deep freeze tomorrow. And we really have a nice forecast for Friday, for Valentine's Day. If you're planning on going skiing or snowboarding this weekend, we are tracking a major mountain storm that will start Thursday and last through Sunday. And we could be measuring the snow in feet. So let's talk about it. Outside right now, the snow has come to an end. Skies are clearing. Roads are basically dry, much improved over what we saw earlier today. But it is bitter cold. Temperatures today did not get out of the single digits and lower teens. You can see light accumulation on some of the sidewalks, but the main arteries and even some of these side streets are basically dry. It's just really cold. After 2 to 4 inches of snow last night, no melting today at all, as you might imagine. DIA picked up 1.2 inches of snow, and we saw about 3.5 in Parker, a couple inches downtown, and 3 or 4 out on the far eastern plains where some heavier snow bands set up. The Arctic blast snow impacts tonight. That cold weather advisory goes in at 8 o'clock, and it will stay in effect until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And the reason, temperatures tonight will drop below zero, but the wind chills could go to 15, even 20 or 25 below zero. Dangerous cold and frostbite can settle in on exposed skin in conditions like this in less than 30 minutes. Tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up to sunshine, but it will be the coldest morning of the week with a temperature of -4. We'll quickly warm into the mid and upper 30s with that sunshine and a nice break from the deep freeze ahead of the next system and storm that'll start to bring mountain snow later, probably later on Thursday into early Friday for each of the mountain ranges actually, but the heavier snow could fall in the southern mountains where they really have been running at a deficit and could use the extra snow. High temperatures today. Consider the average high is 44. We topped out at 10 in Denver, 13 in Greeley, 13 in Fort Collins. A bitter cold day, and then with fair skies and light winds out at DIA. We have a calm night, but it's 3 degrees with a wind chill of 6 below. Winds are light out of the east and southeast. These are current temperatures as of 7 o'clock across the Front Range. -4 in Ray, -4 in Sydney, 6 in Greeley, 3 in Denver, and 5 in Fort Collins. So we don't have far to go below zero tonight. Current wind chills -6 in Denver, -25 in Lyman, 13 below in Burlington, and 15 below in Laramie. Clouds will start to move out tonight. Skies will clear, winds remain light. All of the snow, rain, ice, all of that heavy weather is shifting east away from Colorado. And with it will go the polar plunge. That cold air is pushing off to the east and will lift into the Midwest, becoming someone else's problem for the upcoming weekend. In spite of that, clear, light winds, a cold weather alert and advisory has been posted for Denver, much of eastern and northeastern Colorado for temperatures tonight below zero and wind chill values to 15, even 20 below. So animals will need protection from the cold, water, adequate shelter, and you'll need to make sure you're layered up and bundled up and no exposed skin in conditions like this. And then tomorrow we're going to set our sights on the mountain snow. Winter storm watch has already gone into effect for the mountain ranges above 8,000 feet. For 6 to 12 inches of snow by Friday afternoon, and then a second wave of snow comes in Friday into Saturday. That could mean another foot of snow and then possibly up to 3 feet in the southern mountains by the time we hit the end of the weekend and the holiday on Monday. Skies clear statewide tonight. Winds are light. There'll be a few high clouds drifting in tomorrow. A little moisture out across the western slope, but travel impacts tomorrow will be light. As a matter of fact, tomorrow will be a great day to get up to your favorite ski resort and get up into the Colorado high country because things are going to be changing in a really big hurry as we get into Friday afternoon and evening. As a matter of fact, I take you ahead to Friday evening, and here in Denver, we might actually have a rain and/or snow shower. It's not super cold on Valentine's evening after a day Friday with temperatures in the 50s, but notice the accumulation we're already seeing in 24 hours by Friday night. The southern mountain areas already looking like they're going to report 8 to 12 inches of snow. Eagle, Aspen, Vale, even up to Steamboat in that 4 to 8 inch range. And again, we're going to double these numbers on Saturday, possibly triple these numbers late on Sunday. Futurecast showing clearing skies tonight, a couple of flurries blowing around in the foothills, light winds, and maybe a couple high clouds tomorrow, but it's really going to be a nice day. You're going to wake up to sunshine, and then you're going to step outside, and it's going to take your breath away with -4 to start. And that's our forecast low below for Denver. Minus 13 in Greeley, minus 8 in Fort Moria, minus 10 in Lyman, minus 9 in the Fort Collins area. And that's where we're starting. Again, lighter winds and a wind shift out of the west and southwest should help to push these numbers up above freezing. Actually have some 40s on the map over southern Colorado and out across the western slope. Skiing will be chilly, but not unusually cold. And then we've got highs in the mid to upper 30s from Fort Collins to Sterling, Yuma, out toward Burlington, down to Castle Rock, Castle Pines, Parker, and Highlands Ranch. Front Range foothill numbers may be even warmer as a little bit of that inversion begins to kind of drift away. We see that wind shift and that shallow layer of Arctic air really kind of scour out. So a much better day tomorrow. After tonight, again, cold weather advisory starts at 8 o'clock tonight and will go through 8 a.m. on Friday. We drop to minus 4 and the wind chill values could go to 15, even 20 below for a time. Some schools on a delayed schedule again because of the bitter cold and conditions for driving and at the bus stop early tomorrow. It won't be about the snow. We're done with the snow, and temperatures once the sun comes up, they're gonna soar pretty quickly. I think the sun comes up, I gotta check, pretty close to 7, I think, 7 or 7:15. I gotta look. But tonight, if you're out and about, the big bright full snow moon, the February full moon, should be clearly visible, and then we'll see those temperatures start below 0, climb above freezing, and stay there for the afternoon. So really a nice day and a nice break coming up on Thursday. Friday, Valentine's Day, I think it's going to be great, low 50s. Now, there's a little moisture coming over the Continental Divide as that mountain storm sets up, but it's not super cold, so we might actually have a rain and or snow shower, which is really weird in February because it's a cold month and it's been so cold, but it's possible. I don't think it will impact your Valentine's evening plans. Overnight, maybe an inch of accumulation for some areas by Saturday morning, and then we kind of clear out. Saturday's high is a little colder at 32, and then we bounce back to the mid 40s on Sunday, low 50s on Monday. And then we're tracking something from Monday into Tuesday of next week as well. On the northwest flow, the northern and central mountains might see the snow this time, but some of that may spill over into Denver. So your Valentine's Day forecast looks a whole lot better than what we've seen all week long. You'll have sunshine to start, temperatures in the low 50s, and the chance of maybe a rain or snow shower late in the day. This picture is so cool, coming in from Will Mallory out in Hugo, and we've had pictures of these pillars, these light pillars, and also the sundog pictures coming in, and this is all about the ice crystals kind of reflecting the light from the moonlight or the sunlight depending upon the time of day. But so many amazing pictures like this coming in on the digital network. So a very cold night ahead. A break tomorrow, wake up to sunshine, we'll get above freezing. Friday doesn't look half bad, but if you are going to the mountains to go skiing, watch the forecast, and maybe leaving earlier rather than later might be a good thing. But once you get up there, knee-deep powder. It's going to be amazing, and we love it if you'd send us your ski reports, your snow reports, and your pictures. Have a great evening. We're going to have much more on the cold night ahead, a look ahead to your weekend, that forecast, and all the day's news coming up tonight starting at 9 o'clock, and again on Channel 9 at 10 o'clock. So we will see you then. Thank you for watching. Hopefully the time was good.